Good morning, everyone. My name is Justin Lambrecht, and I'm Marcia's nephew from Colorado. I would just like to take a moment to thank you all for joining today as we celebrate the life of my dear Aunt Marcia Smith. I can't be there in person, but I just wanted to talk for a few minutes about Marcia's impact on my life, the lives of my family, and so many others that she has met over the years. We all loved and adored her very much. June 1st, 2020 was a really bad day for all of us. What started out as a normal day in terms of everything just being the way that it usually was, ended with Marcia laying down for a nap and then deciding that it was her time to go and begin her next journey into the next life. The loss hits very hard. I have an emptiness in my heart that I know will never be filled completely. My family is devastated. Our hearts are broken, as I'm sure yours are too. So what do? I mean, right now we grieve, and it's okay to grieve. We should. But we also celebrate. We celebrate Marcia's life. We celebrate her life well lived. And we rejoice that we all got to know her and love her as she knew and loved every one of you. Marcia was my aunt, but she was also my friend. And we had a very special and close relationship. But Marcia being Marcia, she had special and close relationships with all of my family and so many others. Words to describe Marcia, in my mind, are beautiful, smart, elegant, very snappy dresser, and probably most of all, caring. Marcia had more room in her little old heart than any of us could believe. I would call her the exact opposite of a me-first person. She always thought of others first. She was willing to give all she had to anyone that needed it. She had this incredible gift of being able to say the right thing at the right time. She had an even more incredible gift of being able to listen. Marcia and I shared a lot. We leaned on each other in tough times. We celebrated good times. We celebrated each other's accomplishments. Some very fond memories I have of her and Gary were every summer, my brother, sister, and I were allowed to spend a week with them in the big city. And that city was Lincoln, Nebraska. You may not think that city's very big, but compared to where we grew up, it was huge. And I have such fond memories of going there, ice cream every day, swimming pools, go-karts, miniature golf, movies, and it was just such a time that we couldn't wait for, and we never really wanted to come home. As the years went by, Gary and Marcia had moved to Arizona in 1985, and then shortly thereafter, our family moved to Colorado. So the distance was further apart, but that never stopped Marcia from coming to events that our family had, us kids, whether it be graduations, confirmations, sporting events, you name it. Her and Gary were always there, and I just love that about them. They did not let distance drive us apart. Marcia was just cool, and we all know that. I mean, I can't describe her in 7 minutes or 6 minutes or whatever time I have here, but she was just a cool person, and we just loved her so. She wasn't perfect. None of us are. Marcia never seemed to have a large enough trash can in her kitchen, and I'm sure some of you will remember this. For years and years, it was an ongoing friendly battle between her and I about getting a proper-sized trash can. I'm happy to report that that has been accomplished as they redid their kitchen several years ago, and now they have 2 trash cans. So that battle was won by me. Others were not. She was not the greatest at cleaning as she cooked, but when we ate what she cooked, that all kind of went away too. So she got to win that one in the very end. Marcia was not blessed with children, unfortunately, but I can tell you that She poured all of her love and her whole heart into myself, my brothers and sister, and also all of her nieces and nephews. So she certainly made up for that. Marcia, we know that you're here with us today. And if I know you, I know you're probably wondering what's all the fuss about. I just would like to tell you that it's about you. You profoundly touched everyone here today and so many others. I miss you. I can't wait to see you in heaven. But you have work to do, and I have work to do, and we both need to get busy. For us here on the Big Blue Planet, our time is fleeting. For you, it's just starting, and the coolest thing about that is that it never ends. On behalf of my mom, Cheryl, my father, Larry, my sister, Tiffany, my brothers, Brandon and Tim, my brother-in-law, Jeff, and all the nieces and nephews, Jackson, Keaton, Gabe, Olivia, McKenna, and Sophie, I just want to thank all of you today for being here, celebrating Marcia, and loving her back as much as she loved you. By the way, the background music you hear is being played right now, right beside me, by my nephew Gabe. And I can guarantee you that Marcia is just digging this. I have a final challenge for everybody, and it's be like Marcia. And what I mean by that is care for others, have empathy for others, help others when they need help, and most importantly, listen to others. Live, love, and laugh, because we all know that Marcia loved all three of those things. If you can, call a friend, a relative, maybe somebody you haven't seen in a while, and just tell them that you love them and that you care about them. You have time to do this. God bless you, Marcia, and Godspeed on your journey. And I'd also like to wish God's blessings on all of you here today and all of Marcia's family and friends. Stay strong. Keep Marcia in your heart forever. Thank you all for allowing me this time.